Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
It's like coming from a farming background from a village in a very small nation, and in that too from a small village which people don't know about. And reaching that place, people were actually happy about that. It was like a success story for them to inspire others, and they wanted to contribute to the cause. I am Aashik Jayswal and I come from Nepal. I have completed my education till 12th from Nepal, that is higher secondary. And after that, I had to choose what to do next in my career. And like all other students, I was also in a dilemma whether to go for the traditional, that is engineering or medicine line. And there were so many opportunities and options, but later on, after waiting for a year after graduating the class 12, I thought to go for agriculture. So I pursued my B.Sc agriculture from Allahabad, that is formerly known as Allahabad Agriculture Institute. Coming to India was altogether a different experience. I got to meet people from different backgrounds, different places, different culture, even different professions. And they were like students from not all across the states only. People were from different countries. There were like students from 10, 12 countries. So it was a enriching experience. I was an average student. It was not that I was a topper or something like that. And I, like most of the students, I had also planned to go for MSc in agricultural sciences after doing the B.Sc. So my curiosity was why an MBA after B.Sc agriculture? Because MBA is something which the commerce grad do. I didn't have much idea about what people do, about like who are people who do MBA. MBA is not about only the conventional or the core MBAs. The people from agri background also have a specialization in MBA, that is agri-business management, food and agri-business management. There is rural management, and there are so many other domains related or likely similar to MBA where we can explore, and that is a good career option. So from there, I started exploring about CAT. While I was preparing, see, it was all about the mindset. If you have made up the mind and you are willing to do whatever it takes, then believe me, you be a student of humanities, any background, you be below average, among the least ones, like the bottom 10, it doesn't matter. You will sail through if you are willing to give that and be there till the last moment until you get into the dream school. So it's all about that mindset, mental rigidity or toughness, you can say. Now coming to the prep, what happens, like when I started preparing, when we gave my first mock, I remember I had scored like 33 or 34 percentile, and that was really heartbreaking. So it was not less. Then I went to my mentor, asked about things. So it was like the mocks are designed just for practice. It's not like that it's going to give you what you are going to score in your final. They are just a reflection of how you are doing and where you need to focus. So the only strategy to follow in any management exam is not targeting a fixed number of questions or running behind the number of questions that you need to solve. It's like in the limited time what you have in hand, how much are you able to do? There should be a strategy. I need to do or got to do my best. There was a rosy picture that is being painted all across. Mine case was little different, that I didn't had an Indian nationality. I am a citizen of Nepal. So for any Indian citizen, it is not difficult to get the loan. Be it any background, your economic background doesn't matter. If you get into the top B schools, the banks will be lined up to give you loan, and they will be really happy to do so without any collateral. But my case was that I was not meeting the eligibility criteria, that is being an Indian citizen. So that was the problem with the banks, and due to that I couldn't get a loan from India. I tried availing loan from Nepal, but in Nepal there is a process in which we would need to give 120% market value capital or collateral for the loan. So I didn't have that. Even though I combined the whole collateral from my family, it was not around 20 to 25% of the whole amount required. So that was the problem being coming up over there. That was cropping out there. So after that, I started talking to people from campus. IIM A campus. I talked to the profs, the management, and then the students, the alumni, and all started helping me out. They were really supportive of that. And in the meantime, when this happened, there is an interview of mine that is on Listeners YouTube channel. That was the beginning, or you can say nemesis of all this. We all started, the moment all started from there. People saw that and they actually felt that I deserve to study here. So they started helping me out in any way possible, be it through sharing the posts, expanding my reachability, or connecting me to the right people. And finally, I got introduced to the right people. The people at IIM Ahmedabad, they took care of my first term. The people with the corporates and the people from the similar domain, they are helping me out for the coming terms as well. And there are so many other opportunities wherein I can get some scholarship or some sponsorship. So they started turning up after that. And that was the moment then the media came into the picture, like Times of India covered that article. And then actually it got the upthrust and it started reaching to the relevant people. I got introduced to people like Pankaj Bhai, KS Chima, and they are helping me out with some part of the study, like a term. So currently I have secured like 2 terms fees, and I have secured the, apart from studies, whatever will be the expenses like food, these all are secured. And I am in the process of securing the remaining 4 terms as well. I am quite hopeful I will be getting that easily from now. There is no scarcity of good people who are willing to invest in you if you have that capability. The only thing that you need to keep in mind right now is you need to get into the best preschool. So all these won't be a problem. The banks will be more than happy to give you like 40 lakhs of loan, 30 lakhs of loan, even if the amount is like 23, 24 lakhs, easily without any collateral. Talking about getting into IIM, so it was not a thing that was a sudden. Actually, I started preparing for CAT in 2018 and I finally got here in 2020. So it was a long journey. What happened, like I was preparing for CAT, and when I started looking for alternatives, what are the colleges which I could do my masters in, like there were so many colleges which were also offering masters in agribusiness management. I could have targeted AIT Bangkok, that was also in the Asian Institute of Technology, that also offered a good one. There were many colleges in France, and that was not a limitation for me because being from another nation, I had so many much more opportunities to get into Israel. That was easy for me. But I wanted to get into this management domain. I wanted to get, because I was not much interested in research field, I was interested in more in understanding the people, how the product moves from one place to another. And there is a program called ABM or FABM in the IIM A or IIM Lucknow. So they got to know at that time. So people need to understand the domain, which is agriculture, food. It is a really big domain, and there are huge opportunities lying for you. You can start from the grassroots, and you can like work with the top-notch people. Like you can work with the people from Cargill, Nestle, Amul, Syngenta. There are so many people, so many big players. Hindustan Unilever is there, PepsiCo is there, Coca-Cola is there, Amul is there. So people are there. One should look for opportunity in this field. During the pandemic, we know there was only one sector that had a positive GDP growth, that was agriculture. So you should know the importance of this field, and more than taking, it's more about giving back to this field. There was no such set process as you rightly said, but my mentality, or you can say my perception, was like to each and every person I should present my situation as it is. People were able to relate, like coming from a farming background, from a village. in a very small nation, and in that from a small village which people don't know about, and reaching that place, people were actually happy about that. It was like a success story for them to inspire others, and they wanted to contribute to the cause. I got to know most of these people through the people at IIM A. They helped me connect to them, and that was the best part of being into a best peace school. What happens, each and everyone is willing to help you. I had to wait around 10-15 days to get a reply, so you should have that patience with yourself, that even if it is not, you are not getting a reply, it's okay. People might be busy, and you should not expect that you would get a reply from each and everyone. So I was like on a daily basis contacting 20-50 people, approaching them through different contacts. I was talking to them, explaining my situation to them, and many people came forward to help. And fortunately, I got introduced to people from the industry, and they are helping me out. And I will be like paying them in the similar way. Either would be refund, or maybe doing similar work in the future, continuing this act of giving back.
Hi guys, Inside IIM has come up with an exciting new one-on-one mentorship product where you get to interact with superstar managers from different businesses, different functions. You can ask them everything around your career, your education, your future success. If you are interested, the link is in the description below. Thanks.